Pretty Fontaine. Pretty Ricky's what they call him. Late night shift. Y'all already know what it is. Good morning. Blessings to the people. How's everybody feeling on this blessed day? Can't complain. Won't complain. Appreciate everybody that been supported the movement, y'all. Appreciate it. It's sincerely appreciated, y'all. Sincerely appreciate it. This is the late night shift with your boy Green. I salute y'all. Blessings to everybody. Hope everybody is doing well on their end. Give me 1 second, y'all. Appreciate the patience and the hospitality of the people. We back, we back, we back. Oh man, what a great day. I see a few people in the building. My bad, y'all. Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter. Blessings to you, your family, and your kids if you have, and your kids if you have, and yeah, I'm going through the stage. You know, when you cut your hair, let it grow again, you go through the stages. But it's normal to me. My hair grow fast, so I'm not really worried about it. A lot of people be insecure. I love who I am. I love how I look. I got the complexion for the connection. Appreciate your comment, Mr. Carter. Salute to you. Yeah, I like the late night shift. You know, it's like a sponge. Everybody's catching everything, every drop of the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? And they be too distracted during the morning. You know, they be too distracted. They be too stuck on this world, yo. They don't know how to be sincere. They don't know how to be themselves. Today, we here to push buttons. Today, we here to direct the lost. We here to help the people, give them directions. Like Dora. Remember Dora, y'all? With the map. I'm here to give y'all directions. There's nothing wrong with being lost. Renaz used to be lost. But then I snapped out the matrix. It takes time. Some moves, it take years to make, y'all. It take years to make. You ever play chess? They got the timer sometimes, but some moves take years to make. Or sometimes understanding comes later on in life. We might not get the understanding in the beginning. Some things might not make sense in the beginning, but later on, God will give you closure. He will send you a loved one that you felt something was wrong in between the relationship because y'all was distant, but not knowing that was a part of God's purpose, God's journey within you. He fight through you. Sometimes we have to take action in our whole hand. God was a man of war. Sometimes you gotta learn how to turn the cheek, ignore the roar. Sometimes you need to know how to roar back, yeah. Sometimes we need to know how to roar back. We passed the 5-minute mark. We could smoke. Mr. God, I appreciate that. Bronx Legend, salute. Appreciate you in the building. BX or be next. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. I'm representing the X very well. I'm representing the X very well. See, they don't troll at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. This is the reason that I love to come out at these hours. This is the reason. Oh, yeah, yeah. Appreciate that. You know we always eating over here, man. Got a nice beef patty. Shout out to my boy Black. Shout out to my boy Black. Shout out to my boy Black. Always making the beef patties very well. I remember I had a fight with the dude in the chicken spot. Not Black. Black is my man. He's my right hand man. He's the dude behind the counter in the chicken spot. But one day I go in there, and this is just to show you. Appreciate your comment, Bronx Legend. This is to show you sometimes you gotta ignore the roar, but then sometimes you gotta roar back. I'm a humble individual. Back in my days, I was very dangerous. I was a violent drinker, y'all. Violent drinker. So what happened was John C. I see you in the building, bro. Mr. Carter, Bronx Legend, John C. How y'all feeling today? Yo, the Yankees, they went crazy on the Mariners, man. I lost on the Mariners, man. Yeah, man. It broke my heart. The Yankees, they was losing so many games, and now they want to go hard against the Mariners. That's crazy, John. See? Appreciate that. You up at the right time. You here for a reason, not a season. Mm. You here for a reason, not a season. Yo, what's goody, Green? Always good to catch you live, fam. I sincerely appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I swear to God, I got too many bitches. Homie, don't front. You get put on that hit list. You gonna need a dentist. Yeah, John C. Yeah, everything is well, man. Thank you, man. How's your day treating you? Did you eat today? Or that's your breakfast? You're about to roll up, put it in the air before the cops get here. Put it in the air. But let me tell you the story how I had to protect a fellow parent, somebody's mom. So, like I said, I was a very violent drinker, y'all. But I was always humble and always show love. So one day I'm in the chicken spot. They're about to close. So my man Black, he behind the counter. You understand what I'm saying? It was late night. I was drinking. So I said, yo, Black, let me get an order of french fries. I just wanted to order fries. You get what I'm saying? Look at everything that Trayvon had to go through. Put my hoodie up, shoot a booty up. Remember with Trayvon, all he wanted was Skittles and an Arizona, y'all. Rest in peace to Trayvon. I got on my hoodie up, shoot a booty up. Moment of silence for Trayvon. "10:30 p.m. here in Hawaii, brother, waiting on this Domino's pizza. I bless you on that. Salute to you. We not gave free pizza to everybody. Remember that live? I put a promotion where people could get free pizza. All they had to do was pay the delivery fee. I did that for the people. I did that for the people, y'all. It's 10:30. Let me get a slice. Extra cheese. Extra cheese. Look it up. Look it up, John. So, like I said, very violent. Very violent. But always show love and was very humble. You get what I'm saying? So I goes in the spot. I goes in the chicken spot. It's about 2, 3 in the morning. They're about to close down. Feel what I'm saying? They're about to close down, John. So I'm like, yo, let me get an order of fries, Black. Make them soft. I like the French fries soft. So I run into somebody's mom on the late night shift. They was going to the chicken spot as well. So they was closing. So there was another dude. He was cleaning. He didn't clean until me and the lady entered the chicken spot. All of a sudden, he start cleaning. I know it's late. Don't get me wrong. But the chicken spot ain't that big. So when me and second Mama Dukes walk inside, the dude, he like swapped her feet while he was cleaning. So she felt uncomfortable. She said, "Green eyes, I'm gonna wait outside. This dude is sweeping my feet. And before I spaz out or anything, I'm gonna wait outside." So she goes outside. I'm a little frustrated, but I don't say nothing. I said in my head, the man is doing his job. But also another side of me was very upset because I grew up on if somebody swipe your feet, that means you're not gonna get married. I just want to get married. So I told him that. I said, "Watch my feet. I want to get married." I smiled. I smiled and everything. Homie looked at me. If looks could kill, that's how he looked at me. And he still was sweeping. Then he got closer to my feet. He got closer to my feet. It's like he was rushing to leave, so he was just cleaning. But he didn't care who was in front of him. Mind you, Shorty had to step outside because she felt uncomfortable because he was cleaning her feet. So I told him, I said, "Yo, I want to get married. Watch my feet." Smiling. Next thing you know, he swipes my feet. That's when I like pushed him. But when I pushed him, Sonic, yeah, the head charge. He charged me. I pushed him, and as I was pushing him, he charged me. So when he charged me, I just grabbed the nigga, picked him up, slammed him, and hit him with like two. Hit him with the left. I hit him with the right. I knocked him down. So and then he gets up. His eyes is wide open. His eyes is wide open. Now, Mama Dukes is a gangster. So she come through. She's trying to get involved like Cheddar Ball, but the door is locked. Mind you, I told y'all they was about to close. So when Shorty went out, he locked the door behind her. So as I'm fighting him, the people from the block, from the community, some of them was like, "Fuck his ass up." Some was trying to literally break the door down and say, "Let him out. Let him out." Now, the dude was pretty strong when he charged me, but once I grabbed him, flipped him on his neck, hit him with that too, that shit calmed the nigga down. Then by that time, my nigga Black come out. Black is like, he loved the community. So he showed love. He's like, yo, what happened? What happened? So I said, nah, this nigga acting crazy. He's swiping niggas' feet and all that. Yo, Black, I'ma kill this nigga, my nigga. Gangster. That's how I felt at the moment, y'all. That's how I felt. I felt some type of way because Mama Dukes felt some type of way that he swept her feet. Not only that, I said a joke, yo, don't swipe my feet, and then he really swiped my feet. So I knew he had some type of anger in him because he wanted to leave. And Black, Black look out for the community. If you order, they're about to close in 5 minutes. He'll tell the dude, make some french fries real fast. Look out for them. So I guess the dude was angry. But the fact that she had to wait outside, and I still didn't get angry at that moment. I still was smiling. I just told him, I said, don't swipe my feet. I want to get married. He looked at me like and started swiping my feet, y'all. That's when I reacted. I'm like, oh nah, he's on different timing. Pushed him with the grown man shove. With the grown man shove. He rushed me as I was doing that. He rushed me, grabbed him, slammed him on his neck, hit him like twice. Black come out. He comes out. He start asking me that, yo, what happened? I'm like, nah, this dude he don't got no respect. He's swiping people's feet and all that. So then the cops came. The people from the community, they're about to break the window. Some were trying to get involved, and some was like, break it up, break it up, break it up. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Some told them to break it up. But you know why I mess with my boy Black? Because the police asked, do you want to press charges? The dude that I beat up, he wanted to press charges. But Black said no. We good. Black said no. Not only that, on my way out, I was trying to get out the situation because I had a couple of things under my belt with the law at the time. Court cases out of town, court felonies and shit like that. So I really couldn't afford it, getting in trouble. But then, you know what happened? On my way out the situation, my man Black ran down on me and gave me my order french fries. Nice and soft, y'all. Just how I asked. That's love. That's gangster. To give me my fries after I beat one of your comrades, one of your crimies. Black didn't get involved like Cheddar Ball. He was a little, he felt a little bit, but he was understanding. And he never see me out of character like that. Every time I see him, I'm smiley. I'm showing him love. He's asking me, oh, how's Mama Dukes? He showed love. So before me getting out the situation, my man Black ran down on me And he gave me the french fries. Now, I was younger, so I was going there every morning to try to catch the dude that I fought so I could hurt him very bad. So I could hurt him very bad, yo. But then one day, I'm walking on the boulevard. I'm walking in the community, and I see the dude that I fought that worked in the chicken spot. I see him. He sees me. He was strong. Don't get me wrong. But once I grabbed that nigga, slammed him, I hit him with the two. He didn't expect that. I guess he was looking at the eyes, the head. But I was always strong. I was always very, very, very strong, yeah. So I'm walking his direction. He's walking my direction. Mind you, I've been looking for him for weeks, yeah. I'm like, yo, when I catch this nigga, I'ma violate him. Gangster. I'm about to violate homie. Was going there every morning because I felt some type of way. I felt like, damn, my nigga, you mad disrespectful, bro. You don't care about parents. You don't care about kids. You don't care about nobody. You just want to go home. You want to swipe people's feet. Where's the mannerism? Where's the manners? Where's the respect? He, then as I get closer to him, I'm getting ready to swing. He looked like he getting ready to swing as well. He asked me, he said, can I speak to you? He said, can I speak to you? Now, a few of my gorillas, they know my body language. They know when I'm about to get busy. They ask me, they say, yo, Green, you all right? They say, yo, Green, you all right? You good, bro? I said, I'm good. He speaks to me. He said, yo, I would like to apologize to you as a man. I was having a hard day that day. It was hot. I wanted to go home. I apologize to you and that female you was with. This is what he's telling me, y'all. Now, as he's telling me this, you know how you have one person on the shoulder, second person on the shoulder, one person telling you, knock him out, throw him in the chicken spot, and fry him for dinner. The other one is saying, give him peace. He's asking for peace. Gotta give him peace. That shoulder is like, appreciate the hospitality from the individual, him taking his time out his day. So I apologize. It takes a man to apologize to another man. It takes a man to know when you're wrong. It takes a real man to identify that. Because sometimes as men, we hold shit on our shoulders. We walk with it with our shoulders, our pride, our egos. It takes a man to apologize. It takes for you to have to humble yourself, and I respect that because he wasn't no slouch. He definitely got busy. He definitely fought. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like, and I wasn't trying to take advantage of the situation and destroy him because I wasn't really that angry. But when he swept my foot after I'm telling him, and after Shorty went outside, now you got to feel the wrath of God because I had the compassion, I had the mercy, and I asked you for peace. But then later on, I found out he wasn't a bad dude. It was just a miscommunication. But the fact that he came up to me and asked me, and it wasn't out of fear that he asked me. I don't believe it was out of fear. I believe it was out of understanding that he was wrong. Oh, you gonna give us half? Copy. We're gonna donate some of that to the community, stuff like that. If anybody want to slice, y'all know what to do. Yeah, John C. We gonna share that with the community. The kids already ate. I know they're not gonna eat that. They at bed. They at bed right now, so we good on that. I might ask Dylan and stuff like that. But I say that to say this, man. Sometimes it takes communication to diffuse certain situations. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back. Sometimes it takes nothing but communication. Sometimes there's a lot of build up tension that really doesn't exist, y'all. Sometimes it's all in your head. hmm Sometimes it's all in your head. Appreciate that, John C. Appreciate that. Sometimes it's all in your head, y'all. Sometimes it just takes communication. That's all it takes. Sometimes it's a lot of built up energy, animosity, tension. And sometimes it just takes a communication. Do you know how many times people staring at me and I'm ready to crash out? Yo, you good? And people would answer me regularly. No animosity, no tension. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for asking, man. How about you? That makes you feel like, damn, I'm here asking if you good because you staring and you really like my shirt or something. Sometimes because a person is staring at you, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. Sometimes it just means they could see something on you that you don't see. Strangers, when you interact with strangers, I believe you're interacting with the soul of the Lord. So sometimes they might see things in you that you might not be able to see in yourself. You stare at a person more than 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you'll know that they turn into another person. You could look at me right now. Now, if you stare at me for more than 15 seconds, in my eyes, you see shadowing starting to build here. You see the different faces, the different scars, the different personalities. How many people do you have living within you? your past, your future, your ancestors. We from the apocalypse, yo. We the last of them. We the Mohegans. They don't make them like us no more, yeah. So we gotta appreciate one another. The green side, that's a whole movement. That's not in the play with, y'all. Please. I beg you. We not bad. We don't want to be mean. We don't want to be scary. We just demand ours. We demand mine like mankind. Once there's no respect, there's no business. Once there's no business, there's no respect. How do you maintain your peace? What works best for you? Not for them, not for Tom, not for Dick, and not for Harry. What works better for Green Eyes? These are questions that you have to ask yourself. Why are you waking up angry? Is it what you put into your system the day before? Look, nobody's seen that. Only the true chosen ones was able to see that. Only the true chosen ones. How you doing? Hi. Hi. Hit the like button and you can hit the link. If you want to pull up on the platform, we can speak. No problem. It's an open panel. This is what we do. We do the late night shift and we speak, we communicate with the people, give them advice, we lead them. We like Dora the Explorer. Where's the map? I'm the map. I'm the map. You have a problem. I'm like Fat Albert. I'm here to save the day. Save the day. Remember when Lori, she was crying at Fat Albert and the crew, they came out the TV? That's how I am. You have a problem, don't hide it. Green Eyes here to help you and motivate you. I like to help the people. Because I remember when I was crying out for help, I couldn't even get a conversation. So I know how important it is to feel like you have that support system. I know how important it is. I know. It is what it is. We stay focused on that side. We don't get distracted. We move like bosses. Bosses take losses. Hallelujah. But don't get it twisted. We on our path. We doing the right thing. We feeling blessed and we motivated. We have peace, yo. It took years for me to get peace. And sometimes, yes, my feathers get ruffled. Absolutely. But then I shake it off. And I keep striving. And I keep glowing. And I keep going. And I don't quit. And I motivate those who want to be motivated. Those who want to drown, I let them drown. But the compassion in my heart makes me jump in. What little baby said, if my bro drowning in that water, I'm going to go and die in that water. Sometimes we want to live a certain lifestyle until the real lifestyle starts to affect you as a person. Y'all not battle tested. Y'all ain't been through what I've been through. Respectfully. A lot of y'all haven't been battle tested. It's okay, but do not fabricate or lie to the people and try to act as if you're this type of person when you're really kind hearted. I tell people all the time, I'm a kind, smiley, loving, caring person. But I also have a side of me that just wasn't to wake up and just care. So I changed my ways for the better. But those who don't have that energy, power, or frustration in them, and they pretending to be upset, angry when they really care and they love, I try to tell people be themselves. You last longer. Have respect. You last longer. That was my whole goal of creating a platform, was to motivate and help people to keep going. That's how my heart was. It still is it because I didn't let the world change who I was or who I was destined to be. I was here to help people. Might not make it to the promised land because helping others, but then on this path, I saved myself. The Old Testament, I wanted to save everybody. The New Testament, I had to save myself. Now, transitioning from that to that can affect you mentally because you care. That's where the heart comes in. Your heart can misguide you. Love, but do not get attached. Love, but do not be naive. The Bible says, guard your heart, y'all. Now, what are we using as we're moving forward? Are we using our brain? Are we using your heart? Or are you using your sight? Or are you using your words? Powerful question for those who are intellectual, who are intellect, who can understand a high level conversation like this. Are you living or are you non existent? These are questions that you must ask yourself as a person. Are you happy with the life that you're living? No, be honest. Fuck the YouTube. Forget the TikTok. Ask yourself, are you happy? Can you be a little better? What's holding you back from being what you was truly designed to be? There must be something holding you back. We're not perfect. We're nowhere near it as people. But what is holding you back? Is it love? Do you feel abandoned? Mental health is at an all-time high, y'all. Y'all don't know what people be going through. Leave people alone. I tell people this all the time. Leave people alone. You never know what a person is going through, y'all. You don't. You never know what a person is going through. You could be going through something and always knowing that there's somebody going through something way worse. Way worse. Everybody want to live the lifestyle until it's time to do jail time. It's time to do a bid. It's time to you in jail. You could shit is not designed for what this shit is to be, yo. Then sometimes you'll do time for a nigga that wouldn't even fucking pick up a rock for you. Niggas don't care for you like that, my nigga. You crashing out, baby. You crashing out, baby. We gotta not put ourselves in certain situations. You know how many times I got locked up for other niggas? I didn't even get locked up for my own shit. If it was up to me, I'll have a clean record. I'll be cleansed. I wouldn't owe no taxes. But fucking what other niggas will watch you drown, bro. Y'all not ready to what life is really about. They're not strong enough. Y'all complaining about the same shit that we've been going through for years. What's the sense of complaining about the same shit over and over and over again? All you're doing is keeping that in your head and keeping your focus on that. And no new blessings is going to come. We need to learn how to better ourselves. Better the way we treat ourselves. You treat yourself good, people will treat you good. But if you could just give up on yourself, how can you expect anybody to even want to be around you? How can you expect that? Sometimes every step back is not a step back, it's a step forward. It's for you to recharge, for you to work on self and come back better than ever. People want the spotlight until they're in the spotlight. Now you're in the spotlight, shit is the wars is closing in on you. People's walking away from you. These are signs you're getting closer to the Most High. You just gotta repent. It takes time. Fast money is a crash dummy. Slow money better than no money. You choose one. What you rather be? You rather be the fast dummy, the crash dummy, or you rather get slow money? It's better than no money. It take longer for the righteous, y'all. This is why you haven't met your standards yet. You haven't reached your goals yet. Because it take longer for the righteous. Maybe that wasn't your purpose, y'all. We going out like Moses. Moses will make it to the promised land. I believe that. I believe Moses is going to make it to the promised land. God was understanding. That's why he put him in a special box. It wasn't heaven. It wasn't hell. It was a special box. But Moses was born in the now. Imagine being born in the now. Imagine what you got to go through knowing that the people who raise you really don't like your kind. You're one in a million who survived, and that was by the grace of the Lord. But Moses did everything that the Lord wanted. Just at the end, he made his own decisions. But can you blame him? Can you blame him for the way he was brought up? It's like a snake. You you could put a snake in a cage. It'll only grow to that environment. Some of us only learn within the environment. We don't grow. You need a bigger cage. It's not about the bigger cage. It's about the movements within the cage. You're in the jungle right now. What are you going to do to survive in the jungle? Survival is education. They can't teach that. That's something that has to come within y'all. I can't teach you how to survive. Survival is within y'all. Peace is within. That's why I said certain people, I might not get along with them on this YouTube shit, and I might not even say their name, but I definitely gotta respect Dave Miller for them to continue on going, knowing that the world is a cold place, knowing that this world really don't have love for people like me and you. But to see you not giving up, to see you going, you be having two people in your chat. And I gotta salute you, because that's what I do. It don't matter who I got in the building. The message is gonna be received. The algorithm is gonna sell it. So I'm not really worrying about who's watching, who's not watching. They all gonna be watching. They might not act like they watching. I know who's watching. I know who's not watching. I know who had to separate to feel like they needed a better day life. They felt like their mind was clogged up with internet. It was too much green eyes. That's weak. That's weakness. You rock with me. You rock with me for real, for real. And we rock the mic and we rock it right. Don't give up or don't sleep on me. I might get 1 million subscribers, man. I believe that. Mark my words. What's today's date? Wednesday, July 9th, 2025 at 5:11 a.m. Green Eyes has said to the world that he will have 1 million subscribers. I believe that. Y'all could look at me like I'm crazy. I love when the odds is against me. Bet against me. Bet against me, yo. But the platform is going to grow. But the platform, it was to inform the people, give motivation, help each one, teach one, y'all. Wake up and smell the coffee. Some of y'all living in the matrix. We need to learn how to snap out the matrix, think outside the box. What was your purpose? Have you figured this out yet? What was you destined to be? What's your God's given talent? Steve Harvey said it the best, the multiples of 10. If you think that somebody could give you about $10 for your talent, whether you know how to do haircuts, or you know how to mow the lawn, or babysit, go to the store, whatever it is that your God's given talent, the thing that you do with the least amount of effort. The least amount of effort. Take a chance. Think about it. Take your time. What is your talent? What is something that you do as entertainment but can make you a couple of dollars? Sometimes your voice is your weapon. Your Bible is your weapon. We have free will, y'all. We have to take advantage of that. At a point in time, we didn't have a freedom of speech. We did it. Racism is always going to exist. It's just without the change, they mentally enslave you. That's why we program to do certain things. We need to snap out the matrix so they won't be able to control our emotions. They know what they're doing. Why you think you could search sign up and next thing you know, it'll be on your phone, or you could think about something and next thing you know, it'll pop up the algorithm. This is a simulated world, bro. So they put all of this thing, everything here is designed for you to fail. Everything is designed for you to be mentally programmed and mentally, emotionally down as a person. They have the control buttons. They know how to get you. They know how to sell you sadness. Now, if you could be one in a million to distract your mind and know what's actually really going on, you find peace. And it's not to look at the world as a fake world, but look at it as a simulated world where you know this is a test. This is designed for you to feel this way. So when you feel the opposite way of what the world and the universe is trying to present to you, that's when you find real peace, and it's forever. Because once you find that, you'll be able to identify certain things a mile away before it even gets to you. Sometimes the faith always live by faith, but sometimes the sight, it can help you as well. Sometimes these ungodly rules, live by faith, not by sight. Certain things that is not really mentioned in the word, and we just live by these rules, and it's like, who made these things up? Sometimes we going against our nature, what we was really designed for, but we just want to please the world, but we're really not pleasing the inside. If you're not happy, how can you say you love anybody if you don't even love yourself? It doesn't make sense. Treat yourself with some care, then people will care for you. But some people, they don't want directions. You could tell them, okay, it's going to take you 5 minutes. All you have to do is go around go straight, and make a left. Now, mind you, you told them go straight, make a left, go round. Now they want to dab, they want to go this way, they want to go that way, they want to stop. They taking their own route. So I gave you the destination to the promised land. You decided to take your own shortcuts. That's on you. I told you a route where you could make it there in 5 minutes. But they took their own route, took their own shortcuts. We all have our own journey. But I gave you directions out of care. That was guidance. The raw, the shepherd. It's okay to be the sheep, yo. It's okay to be the sheep. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you must play possum. Sometimes you must play possum, yo. Not everything is meant for discussion, and not everything is meant for argument, and not everything is just meant to battle. Not every fight is meant to be fought, yo. Some people say people pick and choose their battles. You're supposed to. And it's not saying that you're big with the little ones and small to the giants, but it just means nowadays you have to pick and choose your battles. Certain things ain't worth it, bro. Certain people don't got no life. They'll kill you. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. They're not gonna talk to you. They're not gonna play with you. They're not gonna argue with you. They're just gonna clap your ass. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? There's nothing wrong with picking and choosing. And I usually pick and choose the biggest, the baddest, the giant. I'm like David. Yeah. I don't like bullies. Never did. Never will. I don't like bullies. I bully the bullies. I don't like it. Where's the heart at? That's what the type of people I want around me. They good people. They genuine people. And you know what I notice about genuine people? They go always fight. Genuine people go always fight. I got friends. Some of them are black belts. Some of them are MMA fighters. And these came with good people. Heaven sent people. And I noticed that. I said, damn, God sent me a whole army. Even the opposition became my army. They started hurting the people that I was beefing with. And I hate them. But they was doing my job for me as well. It's the balance in life. Your opposition, your enemy is doing your works. Your enemy is protecting you, believe it or not. That's why it says to pray for your enemies. Your enemy is doing your job. Your yeah, whatever y'all want to call it nowadays. Your opposition, they look up to you. I'm telling you, they respect you in a way. They'll never tell you this. They'd rather be your opposition. I remember a dude ran down. He tried to run down. Yo, we ended up eating breakfast together. Gangster. Gangster. Nigga bought me breakfast. He was gang banging on breakfast, but then he bought me breakfast. Because I was being aware of my surroundings. So I looked back while he was walking. He like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm being aware of my surroundings. What about you? He said, I'm just being aware of my surroundings as well. What's your name, homie? Said, my name Green. He said, yo, I respect your Miller. Respect how your delivery and shit like that. Said, no doubt, man. He said, yo, you ate? I was like, it threw me off a little bit because I don't know him from Hole in the Wall. I don't know him from Adam. We just almost went night to night. But there was a diner right there. He said, lunch on me, man. He said, you could take it with you. I said, nah, fuck that. We eat right here, man. And he said, nah, I respected that. I'll just be aware of my surroundings. A couple of YNs ran down on me a few days ago. That's what he was telling me. So now I understood, I overstood. Sometimes it's about communication, y'all. Communicating. Communication is everything. It's a lot of built up animosity, tension, and that we create, Sometimes just let a person know, speak up. Let them know how you feel. It's not wrong with letting a person know how you truly feel. Nothing to put them down as a person, but let them know, yo, my bad. I haven't been communicating. Just little communication, because a lot of people, they have weird animosity towards you. Oh, you don't love me. Oh, you ain't see me. Oh, my nigga, Green Eye's living his life, my nigga. I got a life. I got a life. I'm not gonna babysit you all day. I'm not. Sure, ask yourself, do you really care about me anyway? Don't do that. Green Eye don't like weak people, bro. When God make us run into each other, then that's when God does that. But I don't like weak people or people that expect certain things. Expectation with me doesn't work. I've been through too much in life. I have to put my guard up, bro. So I'm always having my guard up. Always. I remember Hassan Campbell. He did a live saying, love is like knocking, it knocks on at your door. But the more you love, the more you let go. The more you love, the more you let go, yo. It takes time to realize that. It takes time, yo. No free promotion. My hair is growing back. I feel good about that. My hair is growing. Can't complain, y'all. Just taking it easy. Just trying to be the voice for the people. Trying to influence them in a good way. That's what we try to do, y'all. We try to influence the people in the right way. Some people don't want to be saved. Some people don't want to be helped. I remember I was trying to help this old person get inside the building. Try to hold the door for them. They got upset at me. They said, "What you think? I'm old? You think I can't do it?" Shit shocked me, yo. It shocked me because I was trying to help that individual. And for them to like just scream at me like that, in a way I was upset, but I have respect for my elders. You understand what I'm saying? When you got certain respect, you just leave certain shit alone, but that shit like you like what the fuck? I'm trying to help you out. You can't help everybody. I remember one time the police was coming in the building and I was in the lobby like Bill Cosby. You understand what I'm saying? And I let them inside. And the cop asked me, "Where's your ID?" I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. I let you in the building. I let you in the building. And you gonna sit here and ask me for ID? That's fucked up. That's insane, yo. That is really outrageous. That's insane, yo. Just imagine that. You let the officer inside. Next thing you know, the officer is asking you for ID. That's insane. That's really insane, yo. Friends, how many others have them? Let's be friends. The ones that we depend on. Some come around when they need some money. Even the dictionary don't know the meaning of friends. That's crazy, right? Oh yeah, and I got an interview with this dude. He said he was sleeping and something lifted him up 6 feet in the air. I got to interview that individual. See, people watch scary movies, but they don't really watch scary movies that's really gonna scare you. I'll tell you about a movie that's scary. If you search up Andrea, just search it up, Andrea. Watch that movie, and I guarantee you'll be like, yo, Greenhouse. I've been watching scary movies all my life, and I've never been scared. But that movie, Andrea, that shit'll scare you. I don't care who you are, what set you claim, how many niggas you got around you. You watch that movie, you'll be shaking in your boots. Just type it in, Andrea. Very scary. But Netflix has been doing their thing. They got the Medea thing coming up real soon. I can't wait till that come out. But, you know, see, Medea's a man. But a lot of individuals, they look at it, they be like, damn, bro. Like, you sold your soul. You acting like a woman. And you know, those people, later on, it affect them. Doing all of these things for the acting, for the entertainment. It can have an effect on you. Even me as a YouTube, as a content creator, yeah, I don't know everything we gotta go through. Yeah, I don't know everything we gotta go through. We gotta worry about a lot of things. We gotta worry about losing our insanity, our peace. We gotta worry about people slandering us. We gotta worry about the disrespect. We gotta worry about people striking us. We gotta worry about people not fucking with us no more. We gotta worry about what we say because we might be hurting our loved ones. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just think a person go live, and yeah, I don't know what a person go through as a content creator. You know how hard? Yeah, I just think it's just talking. You know how hard it is to entertain a person, people. People have low patience nowadays. If you're not doing something to make their head go like this while you rapping, that's why I say I'm gonna rock the mic and I'm gonna rock it right. You got to keep the people flowing. Where they're like, see, when I talk, people feeling it. They're like, okay, greenhouse, all right, a little 7:30, but okay. Now we cool over here though. Y'all could come out the bushes. Y'all could come out the bushes. That's what I was saying. My people be like, yo, I seen you on live. But you didn't hit the like button. But you didn't comment. Yeah, oh man, Donny Park. That's why I miss summer camp, man. We used to go everywhere. Donny Park, Katona Pool. Donny Park was the shit though. I never been to Six Flags though. I never been to Six Flags Great Adventures. But I have been to Donny Park, yeah. Them rides on Donny Park. Ooh, child. Those are some rides, y'all. Those are some rides. Those are some rides. Ain't nothing like no rods from Donny Park. Yeah, we used to have the donkey and stuff like that coming around the hood, picking up the kids and moving around like the horse. But they messed up. They messed that up. They messed that up. They started fighting. The whole block was going at it with the people on stage. It just got very. That's why they don't celebrate certain holidays. Shit get for real, man. I know there's spaceships, there's aliens and all that. There's people from different places. We're not the only people here, yo. We're not the only people here, yo. If you believe we the only people here, then you're done. You're done. We're not the only individuals here. Do y'all actually believe that? That we the only people here? I don't believe that. Y'all don't believe that. But y'all been seeing this lightning. This lightning is dangerous too. This lightning, shit is getting dangerous. It's getting spooky. We are at the end of days. You could feel it. You could feel Mother Nature ain't playing. Mother Nature is not playing. She's not. Mother Nature is not playing with nobody. See, back in the days, you could get a job fast. Back in the days, you could get a job fast. Nowadays, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Ain't that something, y'all? Ain't that something, y'all? Before, it was what you know. Now it's who you know? That's wild. That's a little insane to me. But life been pretty alright. Life been pretty okay. I'm not gonna complain like that. I'm not. You don't really get nowhere complaining. There's no sense on doing it. You're not gonna get nowhere like that. Complaining. We was never brought up to complain. A lot of y'all got it good and y'all be complaining. We used to go to school with one pair of sneakers for the whole year. For the whole year. And my shits used to be fresh. I used to have the New Balances, the blue ones. I sold it to my boy. I'm not. I'm. You know. When I was younger, I had every pair of shocks. Yeah. When I was younger, I had every pair of shocks. I was the rugby king. I had the rugby Ralph Lauren with the name on the back. All that. I had the rugby Ralph Lauren with the name on the back. I was the rugby king, yo. I had every pair of shocks. But as I got older, don't get me wrong, I still, you know, it's always good to dress well. But I'm not materialistic like back in the days. I remember I had a G-Shock. It was a Frogman G-Shock. It wasn't a real G-Shock. But I wore it like it was real. And the people made fun of me in school. We used to have games that I don't know how we made it up as kids, man. They had this thing, you don't want that. It's a little game. You catch somebody eating something, you smack it out their hands, and you say, you don't want that. These are the things that we did, bro. I don't know, because Fat Joe, he said that he robbed the whole gym. He said that the niggas that he robbed, they helped him hold certain shit because it was just too much stuff. Now that's wild. That's wild. In a way, that's hilarious. But certain shit just sound unbelievable. But trust me, we done sold water to wells. Shit is believable, bro. Expect the unexpected. Just like Cassidy and Murder Moon. Nobody didn't expect them to be on DVD talking reckless. They never expected for them to get connected. But you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. You gotta expect the unexpected, yo. Especially on this platform. We you never know what we gonna do. You never know who we gonna come across. You never know what this platform has planned for me, man. I know it's the reason I'm up here. I know it's the reason. I know it is. How is low if this shit is plugged in, bro? That don't make no sense. Mm. I'm about to say, nah, because I bought this laptop from the pawn shop. So I'm just making sure that, that everything's good because I don't want to go back and have to violate or something. Because I bought the PlayStation and I bought the laptop. So after I bought it, the dude tells me they're not allowed to get them bags. So he gave me the small bag. It was only big enough to fit the wires up. I'm like, I gotta walk through the jungle with the P5. I didn't mind it. I did it. There was like three dudes behind me. I stopped, put the PlayStation down, and I was just like, "What's up? Y'all niggas good?" Forgive me, y'all, but I work hard for that, bro. This laptop I'm speaking through, I work hard to get this. I used to have to go live through my phone, bro. People couldn't even hear me, bro. I had the echo cancellation and everything. But luckily, I work hard for what I want. I work hard for it. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. The conversation got boring. She said I'm going to bed soon. I'm gonna be stuck in the bedroom. Great day though. Let's start the day off right, y'all. Get some good motivation. Influence the people in the right way. And that's what it's all about, y'all. To influence one another. Too much division, too much of us going to war with one another when we should really be pushing the peace. We already got it too hard as humans. What's so wrong with showing more love instead of hate, instead of putting down? What do y'all get out of that? Is that y'all fuel? Y'all be rolling with the spirit of fear. Y'all got the spirit of fear. I used to have that where you feel like you have to compete. You gotta find that peace. It's in you. You got the fire in you. You just need somebody to light it. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to love yourself. Don't be afraid, period. See, a lot of us, we afraid because the food that we be eating, those chickens, those goats, those animals been manslaughtered. I don't go fishing. I don't kill roaches. I don't destroy this planet. I'm more building this planet up. We recycle. We clean. We one in a million that's gonna try to keep the planet clean, man. That's what we was destined to do. Oh yeah, I got an interview with Blue Eyes too. I forgot to tell y'all. I got an interview with Blue Eyes. I got an interview with Blue Eyes, yo. Blue Eyes is totally upset. Yeah, I told ya. You mess with me, Blue Eyes come out the cages, man. Blue Eyes is very disappointing in a lot of people. That's what Blue Eyes told me. I said, Blue Eyes, chill. I said, Blue Eyes, chill. My man, Blue Eyes. That's gonna be a legend, everyone. You know? Mark my words, y'all. Mark my words, that's gonna be a legend, everyone. Yeah, but this year it's all me, man. I'm in competition with the man in the mirror. I'm in competition with the man in the mirror. We gonna make it. 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 We gonna make it, y'all. We gonna make it. But it's a great day. Start the day off right. Pray. Work out. Drink water. I don't even really fuck with the bud like that. Like neither. Like I've been getting closer, loving myself, finding peace. I'm just taking it easy, not doing too much. Less is more. Shaman Ultra. Less is more. Less is more, yo. Less is more. Rebuild yourself. Love yourself. Dylan went to church today. I'm proud of Dylan. Dylan has come a long way. He got good parents too. What's today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, yo. Y'all enjoy yourself. Y'all stay blessed. Stay motivated. Peace.